the distance from the center to the major, the longer side, major vertex, we call it A, the longer side, half of the longer side. Then guess what we call the B? I said B. The shorter side, the center to the minor vertex or cool vertex, we call the length B. And we can call the distance from the center to foci, which will be the same, F. Okay? So this is A, the whole thing. The distance from the focus to the center, we will call it F. And they have a relationship of F, the length of center to foci squared, equals to A squared minus B squared. You just gotta know how to use it, okay? So if I were to tell you why F squared minus A squared F squared equals to A squared minus B squared, you can look at it as the difference of these terms. So this is my point F, right? Focus. And let's say my point is right here on the major axis. Then here's my first distance. We can call it distance 1. And what will be the other distance? From this point to the other focus, right? So here's the first distance, and here's the second distance. I can call it D2. By the definition of ellipse, it says these distance, when you add them, it must be always same whichever point you choose from the ellipse. But based on this, isn't D1 plus D2 equal to what? You see how this will be same as this distance will be same as this distance. So then as you can see, when you add D1, here's D1, and D2, it becomes what? This was A, and there was another A, so it becomes 2A. So as you can see, whenever you pick a point, wherever, the distance to its foci will always add up to 2A. Because by the definition, their sum must be always equal, right? So I'm going to use this to come up with that expression that I show you by using a right triangle. So here, I'm going to now pick a point on this minor axis. So then I can draw a right triangle, two right triangles, right? So if I call this D1 and this D2, but as you can see, these two are equal length. You see how ellipses are symmetrical? So this is also D1, meaning D1 plus D1 is also same sum 2A, meaning 2D1 equals to 2A. So basically D1 equals to A. Do you guys see it? So I can just call this is A, but this is also A. So then if I were to use the Pythagorean theorem, what was this called? The distance between center to minor axis? B, right? This was B, B, A, A. So then if I were to use the Pythagorean theorem, isn't it B squared plus this, we call it F, the distance from the center to focus, is F squared equals to what? The hypotenuse squared, which is A squared. So if you want to find F squared, it is what? If you move B squared to the other side, you get A squared minus B squared equals to the distance of a foci. So here we are finding the foci. What's A? It must be 0 and 13 again. What's A? Longer side, right? 13. What's B? 5. The center is 0, 0. So this must be 0, comma, negative 13. 5 to the right, 5 to the left, so negative 5, comma, 0. B is 5. Now you're looking for F. So what was the formula again? F squared equals to 13 squared minus 5 squared. So what's 13 squared minus 5 squared? $144. When you square root it, what do you get? 12. So this becomes F squared equals to 144. So when you square root it, F equals to 12. So what are the other points? The foci, one of the foci must be 0, comma 12. And here you have 0, comma negative 12. What about here? They gave us A, 5, right? Longer, along with the longer axis. And B is missing. What's F? Distance from center to the focus? 3. So F is 3. So this time you're looking for B. You should already know. What is it? 3, what? 5, 4. But let's double check. So F squared equals, again, A squared minus B squared. So 3 squared equals to 5 squared minus B squared. So subtract 25, which is 5 squared. Then 9 minus 25 is negative 16 equals to negative B squared. Get rid of the negatives by dividing by negative 1. I get 16 equals to B squared. So when you square root it, B becomes 4. But you could just use the ratio 3, 4, 5 for Pythagorean theorem. So B is 4. So that means this is 4, comma 0. Oh, no. That's A, right? That's A. Here is the B. 4. So it's 0, comma 4, 0, comma negative 4. So here we have 5 to the right, so it's 5, comma 0.